Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Rainbow Tarot. I am Kia, and brand new here on YouTube. I will go ahead and say thank you for taking the time to tune in. Scorpio was actually the first reading that I was led to do here on YouTube before I even had a channel. I felt led by Spirit to finally pursue this and put myself out there to help and try to bring light and encouragement to those who need it. But when I did your reading, Scorpio, it was my first reading, and being on camera and being talking in front of people has always been very, very uncomfortable and very, very scary for me. So when I did my first reading, I will say that I was so distracted by my nerves that I feel like I missed a lot of the messages that Spirit may have had for you, Scorpio. And then when it came to editing, it chopped up my video funny. So I just decided that it would be fair to you guys if I did a brand new reading for you. So here we are. So to begin, Scorpio, this is a general reading. It is timeless. It's not for a certain time period. So whenever you come across this reading is the time for you to receive it, if there is a message here for you. It is for signs of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. As well as if you have Scorpio strong in your chart, this reading can also resonate for you. Again, it is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if it does so happen to resonate with you, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know how it resonated with you, and also feel free to message me and let me know what kind of content you would like to see here on the channel. So let's go ahead and get started, Scorpio. In the pre-shuffle, I didn't do a deep meditation, but during my prayer for you guys, I had a very brief vision. And in that vision, I saw like an iron chain, and that iron chain broke. And then as the iron chain broke, it like opened up to this valley with like hills in the back of the valley. You could see the sun coming like from over the hills. And as I was walking, I walked along a river, and it was just a river, like kind of like a babbling brook. I won't say a river because it wasn't that large, so I'll say like a creek. And it was just clear water. And I put my bare feet into the water. And then out of nowhere, there was a small scorpion just kind of like walking up my arm and around my shoulder, and it sat in the palm of my hand, and it was completely calm, like at ease. It wasn't threatened or anything like that. And then around the scorpion, I saw an orb of blue, like just an orb of blue light. And even as I'm talking now, Scorpio, I feel like energy here, like in my throat chakra area, like between my throat and my heart chakras, I'm feeling like not a heavy energy, but just like kind of a stuck, like you have something stuck in your throat. So I'm wondering, Scorpio, if some of you may have been having trouble lately on speaking your truth or living your truth or accepting what you feel in your heart. You could very well have blockages there. But also, while I was doing the pre-shuffle, the Seven of Coins popped out, and I decided to keep it because I believe that this has a significant energy in regards to your reading today, Scorpio. The Seven of Coins, like you can see on this card, is a farmer, and he's been working hard on his crops, and now he's just waiting and being patient, waiting for them to ripen and be ready for the picking. But right now it's still not ripe. The energy here is the feeling that something's not quite ready to be picked yet. You're just waiting, you're being patient. And this is a bit of a slow process, Scorpio. So But I don't feel that you're rushing into anything right now. So we'll see. I don't want to say too early without getting the other cards. This is just going to be a simple 3-card spread that I'm doing for you, Scorpio. Well, 4 if you count the one that jumped out in the beginning. I will clarify if necessary to get more details on this story for you. So let's get started here. Holy Spirit, what messages do we have for Scorpio? Oh, wow. So we have 2 cards that popped up here, which I will go into detail about later. We have the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Coins, which are both really positive cards, but I'll go into them deeper momentarily. I'm going to get one more card for you guys. Can I have one more card for Scorpio, please? One more card for Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit. One more card for... Ooh! On the floor it goes. And we have the 4 of Coins in reverse. Okay. Lots of coins here, Scorpio. Lots of coins here. There's something surrounding... There's something surrounding your stability here. And when I think of coins, I think about like slow and steady wins the race. Like they're not quick cards like the wands. So Scorpio, I feel as though there's something currently in your life that is slowly progressing, slowly moving. The first card that came out again was the 6 of Cups. And in this card we have a little boy and a little girl. And the little boy is watering the flowers in the cup that the little girl is holding. If you notice, the flowers at the bottom in these cups have already fully blossomed. The flowers in the cups that she's holding, though, are still just buds. And he's coming to bring water to help the flowers grow, to help her flowers grow. And I really don't mean that. I realize that could be taken so many ways, but I mean that in the most platonic way possible. I mean, if not, that's your story, only you know. But he's here providing a gift of love to her. The cups I always think of as healing, emotional healing, love, you know, it flows. And to me, this relates back to this 7 of Coin energy, because again, he's waiting patiently, waiting for these crops to be ready for the picking. He's done the work, he's put the work in, and now it's just a waiting game, waiting for things to bloom. And this being the first card makes me think that in the recent past, or not necessarily recent past, but it sits in the past position. There was a relationship you had with someone in the past, and it was a very nurturing one. It could have been with a friend, a family member, a lover, what have you, but this was a special connection, and it ignited a childlike happiness within you, and it was very fulfilling. I feel like these memories are very fulfilling for you, very happy memories, because the Six of Cups can also talk about remembering the past, and this could very well be just you reminiscing about the past, about these happy times. So the second card that came out was the Ten of Coin. The Ten of Coin to me talks about achieving everything you want in the material world. Having it all, that happy family, being financially stable, having everything you need and more. And this card is depicted as like a happy family with a happy house and home. And this could very well refer to your house and home. Having everything you need. This could very well be what you are working towards. It could be that this Seven of Coin is you working towards this Ten of Coin, wanting to achieve this fulfillment and having everything you need and stability within your home, within your life as a whole. The third card that came out was the Four of Coin. Now, the Four of Coin in the upright can refer to being frugal financially. It can also refer to being stingy, but it can, from a more shadow perspective, it can also be holding on so tightly to something to the point of depending on it for your stability, but in an unhealthy fashion. Like an unhealthy attachment to something. And you're just holding on so tight and you don't want to let it go because you're like, if I let it go, oh no, there's no way I'm going to be able to stand on my own without this thing, without this person, without this situation, without this resource. But because this is in the reverse, I'm feeling for you, Scorpio, that you have released something. You have released some sort of unhealthy attachment that was holding you back. And by releasing this unhealthy attachment, it's going to catapult you into the life that you are trying to harvest for yourself and the life that you are trying to build for yourself by letting go of this unhealthy attachment. Because like in the small vision I had, breaking that chain, I believe these 4 coins that at one point you were holding so tightly to, that was your chain. And by breaking that, it opened a whole new path for you into the beautiful sunlight, into the valley, letting the river flow, letting that river of emotion flow, and allowing it to quell that protective shell of yours, allowing it to quell the harsh reactions, the walls that we put up even. Because there's one thing about a Scorpio, and again, this is general, but even not looking at it from a zodiac perspective, even if we just look at it from a scorpion, and a scorpion can strike so quick and hit someone with the venom of their words, with their actions. It's almost like unforgiving, but it's a defense mechanism. It's a defense mechanism. I believe that by releasing this and allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to speak and to live your truth, it quells that defensive strike that you have, if that makes any sense. Sorry if it doesn't. But overall, I believe that the Four of Coins is here just to say that you're releasing something. You're breaking that chain that's been holding you in bondage from moving forward into that place of happiness, into that place of receiving and walking into that life where you have everything you need, where you have the stability you need in the life that you want. But I'm going to clarify the Six of Cups for you, Scorpio, and see why the Six of Cups is here. Why is the Six of Cups here for Scorpio? Spirit, why is the Six of Cups here for Scorpio? Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We have the Fool. The Fool card. Taking a leap of faith. Is it taking a leap of faith with this person from your past, Scorpio? Is that what we're looking at here? Why is the Fool card here with the Six of Cups? Why is the Fool card here with the Six of Cups? Why is the Fool card here with the Six of... Whoop! Oh, wow. I do believe so, Scorpio. It is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, to me, can be a gift from the universe, a gift of healing, a blessing, especially of the emotional nature. It can also talk about filling your own cup, not depending on someone else to fill it for you. However, because it came out with the Fool card to clarify the Six of Cups, Scorpio, for someone out there, someone is reminiscing about this past relationship and is possibly contemplating taking a new leap of faith and offering their cup to them. And again, these energies can be flipped, Scorpio. It could be you that's offering this cup to someone, or it could be someone offering this cup to you. Whether you take it or not is completely up to you, but that's what I'm getting from this. Which is absolutely beautiful. But the question is, are you going to break this chain? And breaking a chain can also be, it can also refer to breaking a pattern of behavior. Are you willing to break this pattern of behavior that you've been holding on to for so long as a defense mechanism for you, Scorpio? Are you willing to allow this cup of healing, this cup of unconditional love, this cup of emotional fulfillment to help quell that need to be so guarded? Let's clarify the Ten of Coin here for you, Scorpio. Let's clarify the Ten of Coin. Why is the Ten of Coin here for Scorpio? Oh my. Ace of Coin. Two aces on the table for you, Scorpio. And this one is a major gift here. This is a tangible gift that God is bringing to you, that the universe is bringing to you. Whatever you subscribe to, it's coming. It's here for you. It's a gift. It's a tangible gift. Something you can touch, something you can feel, something you can see is manifesting in your life right now. It's manifesting. And honestly, it may be something that you can't even physically see yet, but it's coming. It's in the making. It's in the works, and it's moving you towards this Ten of Cups, Scorpio, all the way. Let's see. Can I get another clarifier here? What is this Ace of Coins? What is this Ace of Coins? How is this Ace of Coins manifesting in Scorpio's life? How is this Ace of Coins manifesting in Scorpio's... Whoop. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, Scorpios. So, someone's bringing in an offer to you. Something of an emotional nature. And at this rate, with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Coins here, I feel that it is love. Because the Knight of Cups is all about that hopeless romantic kind of energy. And he's offering that cup. The cup that came through here. This Ace of Cups. Someone is offering their cup to you, Scorpio. Or you may be offering your cup to someone. But there is definitely an exchange of cups here. And it's a beautiful thing. And it's here for you. But again, it's not something that's going to be rushed into. This is something that's happening slowly. It's still growing. It's not quite ripe yet. You're still in the beginning stages of whatever this is. It's still in the beginning stages. Let's clarify this Four of Coins in reverse for you, Scorpio. Whoop, whoop. Why is this Four of Coins in reverse here for Scorpio? Queen of Coin. Oh my. Okay. Alright, so we had 3 cards come out for you, Scorpio, here. We have the Three of Coin, the Page of Cups, and the Strength card. So, when I think of the Queen of Coins, I think of a maternal type figure. She kind of reminds me of the Empress in that she can create something from nothing, or what seems to be nothing. She's very grounded, she's stable, she's secure in who she is and what she provides, and she loves to provide and care and nurture for others. Let me see here. I kind of want to clarify the Queen of Coin. Let's clarify the Queen of Coin. Why is the Queen of Coin here for Scorpio? Why is the Queen of Coin? Knight of Swords. Okay. Okay. So, the Knight of Swords came out to clarify the Queen of Coin. Knight of Swords is usually coming forth to offer truth. And sometimes it can be a very blunt truth, but a truth nonetheless. Now, the Queen of Coins, I believe, could be the other person in the situation, Scorpio. It could be an earth sign, but it does not have to be. It could just be somebody that embodies this energy. I'm hearing that it could be you. You could be embodying this energy of the Queen of Coin. Like, you like to take care of people. You like to nurture. You like to provide. And you like to be stable. What I'm feeling here is kind of going back to what I originally felt before Scorpio at the beginning of the reading, when I said I felt like there was a blockage, or I felt like a concentration of energy in my throat chakra. Like, not speaking your truth or not living your truth, you know? I believe that here you're kind of embodying this Queen of Coin energy, to where you have this safe place of being stable, and it's like your safe place is when you're nurturing and caring about others. And but in doing so, I believe that sometimes you block your truth for the sake of others' comfort. Like, you care so much about others' comfort that you don't release your truth, or you don't speak your truth. And I believe that the Knight of Swords coming out is the universe saying, now's the time to speak your truth. Now's the time to be open about what you're feeling, what you're going through, or even being honest just with yourself, because this doesn't necessarily have to be honest with being another person. It could be just acknowledging your truth for what it is within. Because when we pulled the Queen of Coins card, we also pulled the Page of Cups, and the Strength card came out together. The Strength card can also talk about quelling that beast within. Again, like we were talking about Scorpio, like you being kind of guarded to the point where you strike first and ask questions later. You do what you have to protect yourself from having to be ungrounded or to step into unknown territory. And this comfort zone has kind of become your chain. And the chain needs to be broken so that you can move forward. And it's going to take strength to do that. And I believe that's why the Strength card is popping up, because Scorpio, I believe that it's time for you to stand in your strength and to stay strong. And standing in this strength would mean breaking the chains that have you in bondage right now, that are holding you back from living your truth, from speaking your truth, from acknowledging your emotions or your feelings. Sometimes it's easier to lock it away and just pretend it's not there. But what I'm feeling, Scorpio, is that you're in a place now where you are moving forward. You're in a place now where you're learning that it's okay to take this leap of faith and move forward and break the chain, break the patterns of behavior that have been holding you back from achieving this 10 of coins, from achieving this happy home, from achieving the life that you truly want and deserve. And with the Page of Cups here, I believe that this is the beginning of a new path for you, a new journey for you. This could be someone coming in to offer a message of love to you, Scorpio, or this could be you offering a message of love to someone else. But I believe Scorpio, I believe, Scorpio, that primarily what I'm getting from this is that you're in the process of tending to your crops, of preparation, of planning, and now waiting to reap the rewards of your harvest. But again, this is a slow and steady process. It's not something that happens overnight. But by putting in the work of changing these behavioral patterns that may have been holding you back, that may have been holding you back in the past from pursuing this leap of faith, from being open to receiving the cup or giving the cup, you're going to move into this beautiful, beautiful valley of happiness that is awaiting you. You're going to be able to soak your feet in the river and just enjoy life for what it is and just let it flow. Just let it flow. And being a water sign, I have no doubts that this is something completely within your reach, Scorpio. It's just going to take time and patience and diligence. And this just doesn't mean with the other person. This doesn't just mean with the situation. This means within yourself. I'm going to see about getting some advice cards here for you, Scorpio, before I move on to the Oracle. I want to see if Spirit will give me any specific advice for you on how to move forward in regards to the situation, in regards to whatever this is that you are currently going through. Alright, Holy Spirit, what advice do we have for Scorpio in regards to this situation? What advice do we have for Scorpio in regards to this situation? Oh my. Two of Cups, y'all. Two of Cups. Soul connection here. No question about it at this point. What advice do we have for Scorpio? Four of Swords. Rest. Rest and recuperation. Reflection. I'm hearing let it flow. That's what I'm hearing. Just let it flow, Scorpio. Whatever this is, just let it flow. Can I get one more card for Scorpio's advice? One more card, please. Well, we got 2 more cards, so we're going to take those. And what do you know? Popped out again. This is no accident, Scorpio. The 7 of coin popped up for you again. Not an accident. I can't even speak. Not an accident. There's a message here from Spirit. Let it flow, let it grow. Be patient. Don't fight it. At this point, I feel like it's a waiting. It's more of a, I don't want to say waiting because that can be kind of stagnating, just like waiting for something to happen. I think the overall message is that I'm getting here is not to fight it. The 7 of Cups came up before, and the 7 of Cups can talk about being overwhelmed with options, different options. So within this situation, Scorpio, you may feel as though you have a lot of options, but I feel like Spirit is saying to not be overwhelmed by them. Don't focus so much on all the options. I think with this 2 of Cups coming out here, which is a definite soul connection with someone, a soulmate of some sort, I feel like Spirit is calling for you to just listen to your heart on this one. This is not a logical or rational decision. This is something that rests within your heart. And it's time to just listen to your intuition and rest and stop trying to fight what is. Because there is something there. And I believe with the 4 of Swords here, that it's just time for you to rest and let it be. Just rest and let it be. Let it flow. Let it grow. Let it flow, let it grow. That might be the name of this video. Let it flow, let it grow. But yes, so 7 of Coins. Things aren't quite ripe and ready, but they are ripening slowly but surely, slow and steady. The situation is coming. It's slowly growing, and you will soon be able to reap the harvest of the hard work that's put in. Because I feel like, Scorpio, this has not been an easy journey for you. This has not been easy at all. But I feel like you've been working so hard at fighting it, and Spirit is just calling for you to just pause, stop, let it flow, let it grow. Just allow things to manifest. And don't be overwhelmed by what you see as a lot of options. This card can also refer to there being an illusion of some sort. It could very well be that one of the options in this situation, Scorpio, isn't what it seems. So I believe that Spirit may also be calling for you to be diligent and being aware and just watching for signs and signals of things that may not be true. Because all of these cups here, some cups are positive, some cups are not. Some cups are hidden from you. And it's important. And Scorpios, you tend to be very intuitive. You are not typically, naive by any means. And that's one of the things that I admire most about Scorpios, is that typically they can see right through a person. But sometimes people, places, or things can portray themselves to be one way and not be so. And we're all human, we're all susceptible to this. So Scorpio, I believe that the message here within this card is to, one, not be overwhelmed by what seems to be a lot of options. Just kind of rest in your intuition and let your intuition and feelings and higher self lead you in the right direction. And also just be aware of everybody in your circle, people in your circle, people around you, people that you associate with, places, things, situations. Just be aware and don't allow yourself to be illusioned to something that's not meant for you. Okay, Scorpio. So, that's going to end the tarot. I will pull... I hadn't even decided what... Oh, yes. I'm going to pull a card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card deck by Kyla Gray. Kyla Gray was introduced to me by my best friend. And I absolutely love this deck. It's gorgeous. The art is absolutely amazing. I will also be listing the tarot decks that I use below in the description. So if you're curious about what tarot decks I use, they will be down there for you. But let's get an oracle card for you to end up this reading, Scorpio. Oh, that was quick. So we have the High Priestess here for you, Scorpio. Harness mystic power. So I'm going to read directly from the book here for you. So, High Priestess. Align with the light, and focus on all things positive. The High Priestess is the physical embodiment of the divine feminine, the goddess in human form. She has had many names through time and space, but her essence has remained similar: fierce, powerful, and disciplined. In many traditions, particularly pre-Christian, the High Priestess was in charge of spiritual and religious orders and was the voice of authority and guidance from the gods. The High Priestess in this deck is the consort and partner of the High Priest. If you look at them together, you will see that they mirror each other's energy. She is joined by a black cat representing the Egyptian goddess Bast, who protects her from lower energies, and she stands strong in her glory and power. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or at the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. Important to check in with your intuition, because it very much has a lot to do with your growth. Remember that 7 of Coins? Growth, slow and steady growth. This is the time, Scorpio, in which you need to step into your inner strength, that intuition that is already flowing through you, that power within to be able to see through the guises, be able to see through the situations and people, so that you can make informed decisions, because you have that ability. It's already there. And by breaking that chain of behavior, by breaking those behavioral patterns that have been holding you back all this time, you're going to just catapult into the life that you deserve and have always wanted to have. But that's where I'm going to end it, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if this resonated with you, awesome. Please like, comment, subscribe. I would love to hear your stories and how it resonated. And if you would, please feel free to share this video to anyone who you think needs to hear the message. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.